Matthew, out of there. Leave it alone.
I'm so very scared.
You're scared? Yeah. Be scared. Stay away from me.
What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all y'all out there, man. Merry Christmas. Okay, what's popping? All right, Friday night, we in here chilling. Okay, got some oil. Time to talk some business. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation, salute to the Unfiltered Fam, salute to the Mod Squad, salute to the goons in the chat. Okay, make sure you guys are hitting the notification bell. Go to the notification bell, bro, and make sure you hit all notifications. Next thing, man, keep the likes at 50%. At least half of you guys act like you want to be here and push the push the like button, bro. So the algorithm will bless us over here. Last but not least, tip your bartender, homie. Okay. So yeah, man. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, man. You know what I'm saying? Got some festivities going on. You know what I'm saying? Got the tree up. Figure on Friday night we come in, man. Maybe go like an hour. The family, man. The family wants to watch Moana. My son wants to watch Moana again. So we got the popcorn and they're going to go ahead and get started because I already know what happened. So we're going to go for like about an hour unless it's popping. If it's popping, maybe we'll go longer. But hey, man, we got to talk about a couple of things, man. We got a bunch of issues, a bunch of situations that are popping off in the world. And we're here to talk about it, man. The first things first, though, man. First things first. How y'all doing, bro? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, dog. See what I'm saying? Merry Christmas, man. Peace and joy, tranquility to everybody. You know what I'm saying? At the Shaka Bowl, it's definitely going down. All right. As you can see. All right. With that being said, man, we got to talk about this subject that I've been getting hit on all day. Is this De'Vondre, we can't think of that boy name all of a sudden, man. Whatever his last name is, man. The guy that quit on the 49ers. Man, that's a Devontae quitter. Lamonte, it's all the same. Giovante, whatever his name is, bro. His last name is quitter, bro. Because in the third quarter of a very competitive game last night, he decided he was done playing football, man. He said, that's it. Hey, man, let's go, man. Nah, dog. I'm good. Y'all got it. He just quit right in the middle of the game, bro. He just quit right in the middle of the game, dog. You cannot make it up. The man suited up. The man practiced all week. The man was in the video in the meeting room all week. The man drove to the stadium. The man was putting his hand in the middle when they was hyping it up at the beginning, bro. The man stood for the national anthem. The dude went out there on the field. He snapped his chin strap. Those of us that really played football know when you snap your chin strap, it's official like a referee's whistle because you're only snapping your chin strap when you're actually going in the game. Okay? When you're tightening it up, yeah, everybody has their chin strap on, but when you tighten your chin strap up, you know, the little thing, and then you tighten your shit up, those of us who've done it and those of us who've really done it, where you have the double chin strap, snap here and snap here, that means you're playing football, bro. That means all the other bullshit goes to the wayside. This man played the first quarter. This man played the second quarter. This man played some of the third quarter and then decided he was done. Left the field, everything. Straight, quit. Then I'm going to tell you this right now. If this Devontae, what was his name? Devontae, whatever his name is. Devontae Quitter, whatever his name is. If he was a Raider, If this guy did this stuff on the Raiders, do you know how much grief we would be getting, bro? Do you understand that not all crimes are equal, bro? Not all crimes are equal. Those colors that you wear when you're doing these heinous things, these despicable things as a football player, when you're wearing certain colors, it gets swept under the rug. And when you're wearing our colors, it's everywhere. It's national news. It's mutiny on the bounty, bro. Okay, De'Vondre, that's what his name. It doesn't matter because he ain't gonna be playing no more. All right. This dude, man, what he did is what happens when a grown man does when he's emotional. We get emotional people coming over here all the time. We get emotional men. Women are never emotional when they come. As much as people try to say women are emotional, no. They're strategically emotional. They get emotional to get what they got to get. Whether it's sympathy, whether it's your ass locked up with the popo, or whatever it is, they are strategic. Men are just emotional for no reason, for nothing, no benefit. All you do is mess your own stuff up. And this stupid fool messed up his entire career like that. Because fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on if you're the 49ers, fortunately, you found out that the dude wasn't down. You found out that the dude does not deserve to be on your team. He does not deserve to get re-signed. He does not deserve to be extended any type of courtesy. All he deserves is to be cut, which is exactly what happened today. I was surprised the 49ers took so damn long to cut his ass. Okay? They should have cut him first thing in the morning. But by the end of the day, they cut him. All right? And unfortunately for him, nobody's going to want to touch you with a 10-foot pole, bro. Because you got to understand that this isn't the first time a player has quit on a team in the middle of the game. Did you hear what I said? Do y'all remember when your boy LB Antonio Brown quit, took off his jersey right in the middle of the game with Tampa Bay, swinging it around like a helicopter, bro, like Petey Pablo, threw his shit in the stands, bare-chested, and ran off the field? Remember that? So let's not act like this is new. The difference is Antonio Brown should be in the Hall of Fame based on his statistics. That's a first ballot Hall of Fame football player without all the other bullshit. He's not getting in because of all the other bullshit. But as far as on that grass, he had the best 7 years of any wide receiver ever play the game. Hope you guys know that. Much as everybody talks shit about AB, if you look at his first 7 years in the National Football League, nobody compares to him. Rice doesn't compare to him. Moss doesn't compare to him. T.O. don't compare to him. You go on and on. Megatron. Nobody has had the numbers in their first 7 years that Antonio Brown had. Not one player. Touchdowns, yards, catches, all of that. Threw it all away because he was emotional. So this De'Vondre cat, he done. Because he wasn't on the Raiders when he did it. They're not going to look at him and say, oh, well, you're on the Raiders. I understand why. I get it. They're dysfunctional. They're this, they're that. I don't blame you. Come over here to my football team, bro. We get it. We probably would have ran off the field too. Okay? So at the end of the damn day, man, at the end of the damn day, this guy, all he did was mess his own career up. After the game, you had two guys on that defense that spoke up. Well, actually, you had one guy on the defense and one guy on the offense. And when these names come out and they start talking, you're done. Tre'Davious Ward, He said that was some sucker shit, quote unquote. Okay? He said it was some sucker shit. He shouldn't have suited up. He shouldn't have came out there and act like he was down for the cause. Shouldn't have did that. All right? But what killed his whole situation was what George Kittle had to say. George Kittle said, I've never seen that happen any time in my life in football, and I don't want to play with anybody that is like that, quote unquote. Once George Kittle said, Shadarius Ward, him talking, okay, that doesn't mean that he was getting ready to get cut. But when George Kittle said, I don't want to play with him, he was done. He was absolutely finished at that point. Okay? Now, the thing that's funny to me is that we all know what he did. He paid the price for it. I'm cool with it. Whatever a man is willing to do is what a man is willing to do. If you're willing to walk out of your job during Christmas and not knowing how you're going to pay your rent at the end of the month and you feel that's what you needed to do, as long as you're willing to live it down, that's what it is. It's what my father always told me. My father always told me, whatever decision you make, if you're willing to live the outcome, that's what a man does, bro. Even if it's stupid. If it's dumb and you say, I'm willing to pay the price for it, I'm willing to pay the price for it. He just basically shitted on his career. Maybe somebody will give him a chance. Possibly not. It was the 49ers, a team that's respected, even though their record isn't respectable. It's still the 49ers. And how dare you do that to a team like that? When it would have been on any team, it should have been just as bad. All right? What I'm not seeing is anybody asking why he did it. That's the part that I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing anybody say, well, why did he do it? Everybody's just saying it was wrong. Everybody's saying that it was uncalled for. He deserves to be cut. His career deserves to be over. All that. Okay, we're all in agreement. But I'm Shaq, bro. I created this channel to be a thinker. All right? I have to think about stuff. Why did this guy do that? Why did it take the third quarter to quit? I'm going to tell you what I think. Okay? All right? So here's what it is. Dre Greenlaw, one of the baddest linebackers in the National Football League, had been out all this time. This De'Vondre, whatever his name is, he came in as a one-year rental. This dude did not have a contract outside of this year. It was basically a show improved year. He come in, we see he's a stopgap guy. You're coming in here pretty much as an interim linebacker. You're an interim, dog. Dre Greenlaw is a perennial all-pro, bro. So it isn't like you're taking somebody's job. Losing a job by an injury is not typically how it works. Okay? Typically how it works is that you take somebody's job due to production. But if somebody's hurt and they come back and they play at the level of a Dre Greenlaw, you're going to be splitting snaps, homie. He didn't get benched. He just got his snaps taken down. And to his credit, he had been playing well. Was he playing up to Dre Greenlaw level? No, but he was playing good. He was playing good. For how much money it cost him, for who he was replacing, the production was pretty damn good for him. He was playing well, bro. He was playing well. And guess what? That jealousy bug that hits a lot of you guys, a lot of you men out there, y'all jealous as hell. Y'all more jealous than a fat kid who can't work at McDonald's because he's going to eat up all the French fries. So he just looks in the window mad all day. That's how y'all get. Okay? The jealousy that oozes from your pores is very, very sickening. All right? But all it does is hurt yourself. He was jealous that Dre Greenlaw came back into the fold. We're in week 14. And he expected Dre Greenlaw to be the second string dude. What? Like, you really expect him not to get no snaps, bro, when the 49ers were still in contention at that time. He's one of the best defenders on the team. The man is a perennial all-pro. He's an absolute stud. And he didn't lose his job because you were better than him. He lost his job because he was injured. Now he's not injured. Now it's time to compete. So what was it? It was a competition, De'Vondre. It was a competition. Now you're in competition with a dude that's about that life. And if you were really about that action, like you should have been like, okay, Dre Greenlaw's back. I'm going to show why I should still start. I'm going to show why I should get out there and still get more snaps. But what happened? Dre Greenlaw went out there and was Dre Greenlaw, wasn't he? He was out there flying to the football. He was out there tackling people and putting themselves in the backfield and doing what he needed to do. And you were just playing good football. So guess what? Those snaps started to change in the third quarter because we're in crunch time now. And Dre Greenlaw done wiped off the rust that quick. And he's back out there sticking people. And you're there mad talking about, I don't want to play no more. And then you get up and just quit. Dog, that's stupid to do that. Your checks have now stopped. There's no team that's going to pick you up. Your season is effectively over and your career is possibly over. All right? But let's not act like this hadn't happened before, because Antonio Brown, who, like I said before, regardless of everything we say about him, okay, possible CTE allegedly, crazy, erratic behavior, all of that, there's still no wide receiver in the first 7 years of their career to match AP's numbers. Nobody matches his numbers in the first 7 years of his career. From rookie to 7-year vet, nobody touches Antonio Brown when it comes to those numbers, bro. Go look at it. He should be in the hall based on that, but he won't be because of all this other stuff. With that being said, you're not Antonio Brown, okay? So if they're not going to let Antonio Brown come in the game and come into the league for being a basket case, you're done. Okay? Very, very stupid on his behalf. He's 31 years old, bro. Maybe he's made enough money in his career that he's cool. I don't know, but I tell you this. To walk out like that and not even try to compete, bro, it just goes to show you how everybody ain't the same. You got to get out here and take what you want nowadays, bruh. Ain't no more free lunches out here. Especially when this inauguration hits. A lot of y'all lazy asses that just want to, do the bare minimum. You bare minimum boys out there, y'all about to get served and carved up. It's about to be barbecue chicken for you guys, because now you're going to have to really bust your ass to have some shit. That's what it is. You're not getting ahead just because the government says it's okay for you. We're going to take care of that for you. Nope. They're taking away everything, and you're going to have to get out here and you're going to have to bust your ass to get some shit. That's what it is. If I was De'Vondre, I'd have been like this. Yo, dog, Dre Greenlaw. Yeah, you're Dre Greenlaw, but I'm De'Vondre Quitter. I'm going to get out here and I'm going to do what I got to do. Or at least audition for another team. There's 31 other teams in the National Football League, stupid. That was dumb. Okay? But at the end of the day, who did it hurt? San Francisco 49ers are no worse because of it. Because Dre Greenlaw's back. Bye, homie. It's just like the side piece. You get into a breakup with your girl, and then you using her as a stopgap, and then you and your girl get back together. Now it's time to ghost you now. Why won't you? One Tooth Linda, why won't you return my Texas send? Who's that? Man. Tommy and them. That's what it is. Okay? Funny as hell. These guys don't understand leverage. They don't understand negotiation. They don't understand opportunity, and they don't know how to seize an opportunity, bro. I mean, who raised this guy? You know damn well your mama needs some money, man. Everybody's mama needs some money. Okay? Your sister and them, your grandma them, your baby mama them, your kids, it's Christmas, bro, and you ain't getting no check, bro, because you stupid, because you emotional. Hey, man, I don't feel sorry for the kid, man, but I do know why. Because somebody didn't sit him down and say this is the National Football League and it's about competition. It's like I've noticed, man. I've noticed this season has been so much about the participation trophy people that's out there, especially you fans, because we know you didn't play a lick. They didn't even allow you to cut up the oranges and bring them out to us at halftime. Those of us that actually played football know, Matthew, just put your man, come on, man. He's spilling popcorn all over everywhere, man.
I'm supposed to give him that little bit.
Okay. But I'm gonna come in and watch Moana with y'all in a little bit. All right. Y'all wasn't even good enough to cut up the oranges to give us at halftime. Okay? Because that's what it was, man. Halftime, you getting them sliced oranges. That's what we were waiting for those. Somebody had to bring us those. Okay? You couldn't even do that. All right? Coming around here talking about you know more football than us. No, you don't. This dude was stupid for that. All the work, man. You made it into the league. You made it to the shield, bro. You made it to the ultimate shield, bro. The N, the F, and the L, bro. You beat so many people, and you were actually starting on a classic franchise, on a 5 Super Bowl championship team. Anybody could have got you next year, but now ain't nobody fooling with you. Stupid, bro. That was dumb. But like I said, a lot of participation trophy cats out there, man. A lot of y'all. Right? And we're just going to let you guys suffer like you suffer. All right? It is what it is. But what a dummy move, bro. What a dummy move. Okay? Even Antonio Brown knows that was a dummy move. I mean, if you're going to go on a dummy mission, make sure there's a bag at the end of it. Make sure there's a bag at the end. You might not make it out alive. Yeah, you want to go ahead and break in Fort Knox. They got money in there, but the odds of you getting out alive is slim to none. But if you were to get out and get to a non-extradition country, you can live like King Tut, but don't look likely. What a dummy move. You're looking for the remotes in the room. It's in the bed, on the bed. Matthew, get your popcorn, brother. Get your popcorn, go in there and watch the movie with your mama. I'll be in there in a little bit. All right? All right, love you, bro. Okay? So yeah, man, I'm just here to say another one bites the dust and another one's gone. And I don't know what's going. It's bad. It's bad out here, dog. It's bad out here. Okay. Do not get caught slipping. Uncle Shaq's here to tell you, man, this is some life lessons right here, man. You got to look at people's mistakes and take it as more than just a game. Okay. Freddie Mercury, brother Tito. All right. You got to understand that when you see these dudes who have more than you, more money than you, more opportunity than you, more prestige than you, living a dream that you would have loved to live, and they blow it, you better understand what the hell that means, dog. This man fell on a whole hand grenade that he pulled the pin out of. He wasn't saving nobody's life. This dude just committed suicide or committed Harry Carey, as they said back in Japan. Kamikaze. Okay, all that shit. Kamikaze isn't a drink. Kamikaze is in World War II when them Japanese air pilots were crashing into the American planes, killing themselves. That's what it was called. Kamikaze. So when you take a kamikaze shot, that's basically yourself with this drink. Drink enough of these, you'll wish you were gone. So, man, these dudes are self-exploding, man. I mean, how dumb can you be? He's kicking himself in the teeth, but it's too late. Sometimes, man, when you make a dumb mistake, it's too late. Should have thought it through. Instead of getting jealous, bro, should have got motivated. Get motivated, haters. Because that's a hater move. Okay? Like we call, dog. Like we straight call it. Okay? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Bitch made is what we call it in my neighborhood. Okay, that's some bitch made shit, dog. We call it hoe shit. We call it a bunch of different names. Busters, busterisms. Okay, bitch assness. We call it a whole bunch of shit. You should not be running around as a grown ass man with the bitch assness on you, bro. That's stupid. Nobody respects bitch assness, but you guys portray it all the time. Try to hide behind an avatar. Try to hide behind a fake name. But guess what? That doesn't make you less of a bitch. Like I say over here, you can't unlame a lame. Money doesn't fix a lame. Okay? Cheeks, that doesn't help you. You're a lame with cheek. You're lame getting some cheeks. None of that shit helps you unlame a lame. You a lame. It is what it is. You could be a lame driving a Hellcat. You could be a lame making 200 grand a year. You could be a lame on a damn yacht. You're a lame, homie. Lame sitting in first class. And a lame getting kicked off of a National Football League team in week 14 or 15, whatever week we're in. That shit was stupid. No home training, bro. Make a phone call, you guys, bro. Make a phone call before you crash out. Make a phone call, dog. Call somebody who ain't gonna tell your business, bro. Okay? Make a phone call, man. Use a lifeline, bro. Do something. Don't just throw your shit away. Too late. Okay. Yeah, babe, save me some popcorn. Y'all don't eat up all that popcorn. Okay. So let me read what's going on with you guys, man. What's going on, man? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, dog. It's Christmas at the Shaq's spot. Christmas is serious business over here, dog. We don't play. All right? We don't play when it comes to Christmas. Christmas is serious business. Most important day of the year. More important than anything else. Christmas in my house. Okay? So yeah, y'all. Let's see what's going on with you guys real quick. See what's popping. Read you guys' questions. Like I said before, man, it's Friday night. Appreciate all you guys being here. Make sure you guys are subbing the channel. We're only about 50 subscribers away from 11,000, bro. I mean, we right there, bro. So all we do is grow, man. It's all we've been doing. It's steadily going that way. Everything is up, bro. It's all up. Okay? See what's going on with you guys, man. Let me sit up, man. I'm getting a little bit too comfortable. Justin Saw, what's going on? Booty Bang. X-Man. Hey, Shaq, we look bad. Hey, X-Man, dog. I was talking to some of the 49er homies. I ain't talked to my pops yet. I got to give him a call. But you're better off, man. I mean, y'all, this season, man, it's been hard for the Niners. It's been hard for you guys. I have to talk Niner football because my father. I gotta talk Niner football just as much as I talk Raider football and any other football. Okay, but that CMC injury, the Ayuk injury, injury bugs, and then you got people out there that shouldn't be on your team, bro. But you know what? It didn't hurt you guys. If anything, it brought you guys together. But season's over, man. I mean, like I told the homies, man, come over and sit next to the Raiders, bro. There's room on the couch for y'all. Okay? Come over and have a seat. All right? Ant Cuts, what's going on, Skillet? Yeah, your season's over too, man, with the Saints. A lot of us, we're done. Prato and Son, what's going on? That was crazy, homie. It was crazy, but it wasn't crazier than Antonio Brown. Y'all understand that was only a couple of years ago, right? Y'all understand that was only like 3 years ago, that on Antonio Brown, man. Woo! Come on, dog. Let's not act like this was too crazy because it's happened before. There's been other players that quit too. Okay? But Antonio Brown didn't play no more, so I don't think that this kid's going to get another chance, man. I don't know what he's going to do, but he's probably not going to play football. Okay. YD said, what's up, 49 fans in shambles? I mean, shit, there's room for everybody to be in shambles, dog. I mean, shambles is, there's a lot of room over here, bro. Hey, man, misery loves company. Bring your ass here, boy. Have a seat. Sit next to us. Go ahead. Okay. Justin Saw said, nice tree. Yeah, man, got to thank the wife for that. Man, we don't play over here. Okay. We don't play. So appreciate that, man. Definitely is nice. Especially nice when the lights is all off and stuff, bro. It's really nice. Okay. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do that real quick. We cut the lights off in here. Make it really nice. Real nice up in here. Go ahead. Cut this stuff off, man. Ah! Yeah. Now we cooking with some kerosene up in this piece. Ah, now we really cooking with some kerosene. All right. You don't need all them lights on, man. Okay. Booty Bang, my 49 phones are distraught right now. Hey man, tell them to join the club, bro. I mean, like I said before, I don't feel sorry for nobody. Anybody that's over here, sitting over here with Indian style on the floor is what it is, bro. Sarah, what's going on, Sarah? Yes, Sarah, we talked about it earlier, Sarah. Yeah, it was absolutely sickening. I know your brother is not happy about it, but you got to look at it this way. I mean, at least it didn't happen until Dre Greenlaw got back. So, you know, you got your starting LB back, and it just goes to show you, man, you got to do a lot more vetting. You just can't put nobody on your team nowadays just because they got talent. The kid had talent because he played good. This dude wasn't a scrub. He wasn't an all-pro. He wasn't one of the best linebackers in football like Greenlaw is, but he played good. The man started the whole time Greenlaw was out. He was balling. That's what he did. That's what he forgot. See, sometimes you have to remind yourself you're him. You got to remind yourself you the shit. When people start telling you you're too arrogant, man, just tone it down a little bit. Because there is too much. But don't get to the point where you turn your shit off and you go on a dummy mission, bro. When you turn into a crash test dummy like that dude did, you turned your confidence level all the way down. And now the fire's out, bro. They cut your water off. They cut your bag off. They cut your opportunities off. So people tell, oh, Shaggy, oh, you think you, oh. I'd be like, first of all, I got to look at who's saying what it is, because if I'm doing better than you, you can't tell me nothing. But if it's my wife, it's, somebody, my good family members, and pops, and people like that, people that I respect, friends, long-term friends, Ant Cuts, people like that. If you would tell me something, well, shit, even Ant Cuts, man. Sometimes Ant Cuts. Sometimes we just got to be who we are. You've known me a long time, all right? But with that being said, let's turn it down just a tad bit, man, just to see if it makes sense. Like, okay, let me just turn down a little bit. If it's on 10, turn it down to 9.5. I ain't saying turn that shit to 5, bro. Like, I still want it loud, but okay. Maybe everybody's ears bleeding. Let me turn my shit down. So you don't do something stupid. Okay? All right. What am I sipping, Blantons? Nah, I'm not going that hard, man. I got to go in there and watch a movie with the family. Okay? They already got it going on. Okay? Friday night's the night. Plus, man, my son's out for 3 weeks, man, for Christmas break. I'm like, 3 weeks? Sarah, when did we get 3 weeks out for school? These kids nowadays, man, they go to school later. They get to sleep in more. The school's time is shorter. He's out for 3 weeks. I'm like, damn, man, that's a long time. January the 6th. Don't bring your kid back to school till January the 6th. I'm like, it's the 14th. Tomorrow. Don't matter. Don't bring them back. Justin Sock. Okay. Prado and Son. What's going on? Justin Sock. Max wouldn't have had that if Campbell had did that on her team. That dude, nobody would say anything if it was us outside of that's what he does. They'd be on his side if it was us, bro. Let's just keep it a buck. All right. All right. Let's get these likes up. Willie D. Okay. OG off that 90 proof. That 90 proof will get you 90 days. Better keep your ass in the house. You better keep your ass in the house, Big Top Willie. Okay. Anything you might need, you may have to call DoorDash. DoorDash delivers all types of shit. Okay, they don't deliver food. You can call them up and say, hey, man, pick me up a 12-pack. Shit, my wife does it all the time. So, oh, we out of Windex. We go to the store, get some Windex. I said, I ain't going nowhere. So let me go ahead and call the DoorDash. DoorDash, you go get the Windex and deliver it, pay the price for it, and that's what it is. Okay. Booty Bang said the Chiefs really destroyed the Niners' morale. Chiefs did a lot, okay? But I really think that the 49ers' problem is Kyle Shanahan. I've always said that, man. And until he proves me wrong, I'm going to still say that. Okay. Justin Saw said, my nephew's always watching Moana. I guess it's a new thing kids watch. Yeah, my son goes through his phases, but the new Moana movie is coming out. So a lot of his classmates, they're kids. My son's 4.5, so he's a TK, and he's around a lot of kindergartners as well, because a lot of times they mix, and they talk about these things, and he be coming home wanting to see stuff. I mean, damn, we got every damn channel known to man anyway. Might as well, okay? So they in there chilling, but if they eat up all the popcorn, wife will be making me more, okay? Because she makes the best popcorn. All right, King Ed, what's going on? Raider Nation, Unfiltered Nation. The rest of you chat goons, what's going on? Just lose, baby. I mean, shit. May not have to worry about that. I ain't into the tanking, but I'm not trying to tank, but, we're not that great. So, I mean, I wouldn't expect us to win unless something goes down. Let's Carter Bradley get out there and spin it. I'd rather win, but like I said before, man, everybody got their ideologies, all right? Okay, yeah, Campbell, Sarah. I didn't know that boy name. Okay, Campbell Soup. All right. Campbell literally told the coach, I don't want to play. I've never seen that in professional football. I mean, you just saw it. I don't want to play. I'm good. I don't want to play for you. Now, let's not act like this didn't happen in other sports. Some of you guys may have been too young, but I wasn't too young. Do y'all remember when Scottie Pippen refused to go back into the game? When Jordan retired that year and Phil Jackson called a play, the last second shot, called the play for Tony Kukoc and didn't call the play for him. And Scottie Pippen, in his prime, an all-time 50 player, a member of the Dream Team, who was playing good that year, refused to go back into the game for the Chicago Bulls, bro. Told Phil Jackson, I'm good. Come on, Scotty, let's go, man. Blah, blah, blah. We're calling the play for him. He was mad because he didn't get the play called up for him. He wanted the last second shot. And he said, I ain't going in. And Phil Jackson said, go ahead. Sit your ass on the bench then. Called the play for Tony Kukoc. Tony Kukoc hit the game-winning shot. Scottie Pippen, man. Let's not act like this doesn't happen. He had to pay for that. And if you remember watching The Last Dance with Michael Jordan spoke on it. He said, well, Scottie got into his feelings about it. Scottie was emotional, and Scottie made a bad decision. That's Jordan said. Jordan was retired. Jordan wasn't there. Jordan was playing baseball. Okay? Scottie Pippen refused to go into the game. Ain't no different. We know you like Scottie more than you like De'Vondre Campbell. I know you like him more than you like Antonio Brown. But a quitter is a what? A quitter. I don't care if you like the quitter more than you like the other guy. Scottie Pippen did the same shit. And the play that Phil Jackson called, Tony Kukoc went out there and hit that shot, and they won that game. And Scottie Pippen was on the bench mad. Let's not act like we ain't seen people who's mad after the game after you win. Didn't you see Josh McDaniels do that? The guy that everybody wanted to give him 3 years, when Derek Carr called that audible and handed that ball off to Josh Jacobs, and he ran up the seam 64 yards for a touchdown in overtime against the Seattle Seahawks in the snow. Remember that? Josh McDaniels was not happy we won the game. Did you guys just see Devontae Adams when we beat the Browns? To go into AP's office on Monday, said he wants to be traded. He can't do it no more after we won the game. So let's not act like this doesn't happen. All right. Justice Saul, why would you suit up if you didn't want to play? He wanted to play. He did play. But that second half, Dre Greenlaw was heating up and he wasn't getting the same amount of snaps. Okay. Raw Rudy Rangel, what's going on, Pippin? Booty Bang says, you were right about Tom Brady not getting full power over the Raiders. Hey, man, I seem to be right a lot. I was right about a bunch of things. I mean, I think I earned my subscriptions. I earned my subs, bro, by coming over here telling y'all the truth, and then the truth reveals itself. Couple of things I've been right about lately. I was right about Randy Moss. Salute to Randy Moss. He came out. I saw some of his live that he did. He confirmed that he is a cancer survivor, and he confirmed that he had liver cancer. And he confirmed that he was in recovery. And guess who was with him? His son, including Thaddeus Moss, who was mad at Larry Fitzgerald Sr., not the wide receiver, but his dad, when he said that he had liver cancer. And then Thaddeus came out and said, "You don't know what you're talking about," only for him to know what he was talking about. I was right about that. I said, man, that man is a decorated member of the media with the Minnesota Vikings for damn near 40 years. Why would he come out and say something bogus for some clout? I was right about that. And then I was right when Mark Davis, we talked about all of this, when Mark Davis came out and made it clear that a lot of you AP haters out there that really want to blame AP for the reason why your team is 2-10. He made it clear Tom Telesco runs the team. Everything that runs that team, outside of whether or not Antonio Pierce is going to be the coach, because he said that's separate, that's my decision, is your boy Tom Telesco. Luke Getsy, Tom Telesco. Josh Jacobs, Tom Telesco. Okay? Gardner Minshew, Tom Telesco. All of that shit. Saul's right again. But hey, I wake up in the morning right. Justice Saul, maybe he got hurt because Greenlaw was back. No, ain't no maybe. He got hurt. His snaps went down. You got to understand something, Justin Saw, man. They have something in the National Football League, and those teams have something that are called statisticians. Their job is just to collect stats, collect how many snaps this player is got, how many snaps this player has got. Pretty much everything was even Steven, the snap count. That second half, Dre Greenlaw was getting the majority of the snaps, and he was sitting there not getting in the game, and he was getting heated. He was getting mad and getting emotional. Okay? Justin Saw, if you're getting a professional, you're getting paid for millions, you cannot do that. Well, you cannot, but he did it anyway. I mean, you cannot rob a federally insured bank, but people do it all the time, don't they? There are dumb people in the world, Justin Saw. There are dummies out here, bro. There are really people that are mentally touched. And I don't mean mentally touched by mental health. I mean just because they want to be that way. Okay? Just dumb. Okay. Ed said that dude could never be a United States Marine. Might have caught some friendly fire if he was on the front lines. My nephew was a sharpshooter in the Marines. Okay? You ain't lying. I'm trying to tell you, man, when you're in war, you can't be a deserter, bro. That doesn't go over well. Can't be going AWL on folks. Okay, booty bang. De'Vondre shouldn't have quit on his team. 49 still had a chance to win the game. I mean, he wasn't going to make a difference. Brock Purdy just hasn't been playing well this year. It's not boding well for Brock Purdy as far as his contract, but he probably still get a good deal. Okay. Just aside, we would been talked about it for a week if a player quit like that, just like Antonio Brown. Yeah, man, because like I said before, everything ain't equal. You got to understand that some things have a lot of bias attached to it. A lot of bias are attached to things, bro. And you don't understand it until you see it. If you don't have to live bias, then you won't know it until you are around it and you experience it, bro. Okay? Telling you. Had a cat, man. Had a cat who I was friends with for a long time. We're not cool no more. Stopped being cool about 6 years ago. Cat, friends with him. By the time we were teenagers, I always looked out for him. He's a white cat. Because with me, it doesn't matter what color you are. You either my people or you. If you're my people, you my people. But he always kind of let me know that he thought he was better because of his break. He kind of let me know that in certain ways, but he always wanted to hang out with me because I was a benefit. But I didn't mind it because he was the little homie. But he kind of let me know at certain times that he thought him being his race was better than me being mine in a lot of ways. But I'd always overcome whatever he thought, because I'm like, man, I ain't listening to nothing you talking about. I'm still going to go ahead and do what I got to do. And he's like, well, yeah, you did it, but what about everybody else? That's, that kind of shit. He would always say a little bit of something. But anyway, my point is this. The day came where he said something that he couldn't get himself out of with me. Because at that time, we're grown. And where I was in my life at that time, I was trying to purge myself from anything that wasn't good for me, ain't good for me. Ain't gonna be no more me helping you out. He said something that he shouldn't have said. Now, when I say that, that doesn't mean he said something super egregious. He said something that I had to think about. And when he said it, I was like, so what you saying? Are you saying what I think you saying? Because if you're saying what I think you saying, I ain't gonna be fucking with you no more. Why don't you just go ahead and say what you really feel? And he felt at that point that he thought our relationship was strong enough that he could say something crazy. Like he could actually say what he really felt. Bad decision. Because after that, I was like, I'm done with you. He's tried to reach out. My son was born. He tried to reach out. He's tried to call, every once in a while. I don't pick up his calls, bro. I'm done. He lost a soldier. Like I said, man, you got to think about everything you do because you don't know when it's going to stop. You don't know what your emotional reaction, because he really wanted me to understand how he felt about certain things. And I said, I don't know if that's a good idea, bro. I never judged you on how you feel about shit, but if you say the wrong shit to me, you're done. And he said, well, I gotta get it off my chest. I'll get that shit off your chest, bro. He did. And I was like, okay, that's cool. What am I trying to tell you? You got to think shit through as a grown ass man. You can't be just doing haphazard shit. You better think about that shit, bro. You got to think about it. Are you really in a position, dog, to cheat on your girl when you got no place to live, dog? No car. You don't got nothing popping, bro. You really, really think you got it like that, man? If you got your own crib, hey, you good. You got 3 hots in the cot. You got your own job. You got your own whip. You got your own shit. Are you on your own cell phone plan? A lot of y'all ain't even on your own cell phone plan because you ain't got no credit to get a cell phone. You better go ahead and lay up with Big Shirley and go ahead and pretend that she's somebody else, because you can't afford to lose her. But some of you guys think y'all got it like that. Okay? All right. Rob Benjamin said dude made the ultimate business decision. Yeah, he did. Cost him. Nate Dogg, if he did this on the Reds, it'll be national television news how players quit on AP. 49ers get different treatment. Facts. You do. They do. But the thing about it is, though, we got to know that. We got to know that, bro. When Snowden just got the DUI, if y'all didn't hear, Snowden got a DUI a couple of days ago. That's all over everywhere. This isn't really a big deal. Like, you got to know what you can get away with. Yeah, it ain't fair. It ain't fair that if the same thing happens on our team, it gets covered differently than for somebody else's team. That's not a good enough excuse. The thing is, you got to know that shit. You got to know that. Okay? I'm just telling you. If Biff walks into the courtroom with a case and I walk into the courtroom with a case and our cases are exactly the same, you think we're going to both get We're going to get judged the same? Hell no. I got the same record. He got the same record. I'm the same age. He's the same age. I'm the same height. He's the same height. The crime is the same. Them jurors ain't going to be looking at Biff like they're looking at Shaq. Ain't going to be looking at, I got to know that. So why am I in court for some stupid shit? Because I didn't think it through. Biff gets a suspended sentence. I get 5. I get 5 to 7. What's the same crime? Ain't the same person. Why you think AP gets judged this way and Josh McDaniels gets judged this way? Both coaches, both had the same record at the break. Both of them ain't winning. One of them had everything he wanted and one of them don't. But this guy can't even finish a season. But this guy, give us 3 years, Shaq. Give us a couple of drafts. It's called hypocrisy. Whitey said, don't be surprised if the Raiders sign him. Raiders ain't signing him, man. It's not happening. No, not AB. You know I hate that fool. I know you do. I know you do, but I had to bring it up because it's facts. AB did it. King Ed, if your heart ain't in it, your body gives out, at least go down to the field. I agreed you. Okay. Mosky said, y'all Raiders are delusional and you brownies are ringless. You hear that? You hear that, most squad? You're ringless. We'll be delusional with 3Ds and you'll be delusional with no Super Bowl appearances. See how that works? We're not the same. We'll be delusional all-time great team and you'll be not an all-time great team. Nate Crosby would not call this guy a friend. Nope. Okay. Say, I'm only here because my punk ass wife's a Raider. We don't believe you have a wife. You don't got no wife, bro. Okay. Nobody thinks of their wife as a punk ass. Okay. All right. Nobody does that. But then again, like I said before, these may be your wives. You got 5 wives with the thumb being the fattest one. Cut it out. Sarah said, Ward lost his daughter. He still suits and gives his all. What Campbell did is unacceptable. What Campbell did cost him his job. I mean, there's nothing worse you can do. Losing your reputation and losing your job, bro. Only thing after that is losing your family. Lose your family, lose your job, and lose your occupation, lose your money, and your respect. Carl Sanchez, love how everybody's doing good, Los. Carl says, we talked earlier. If you had any issues, you should have said something early in the week. Remember, anyone should play as a team. There's no I in team. Nope, sure ain't. Okay. But there's a E in me, and that's what he thought about. Tito said he could have tried to do in a Yook and try to get more money. Yeah, but everybody isn't stupid. I mean, everybody isn't business savvy, man. Some people don't know how to play poker, bro. Okay. He's out there playing craps. Okay. Booty Band said, not one tooth Linda. Hey man, she out there, bro. She works at the diner, bro. She be pouring your coffee in the morning. Okay, Bernardo. Okay. Sarah does know her football. That's the homie from MP Hood. That's she from my block. She know what she's talking about. Hit the like and subscribe. But see, they all mad at that fool because the money train is over. Facts. Okay, these kids are raised that way nowadays. They feel entitled. I mean, but now the kids are grown, dog. These kids are 30, 31. They're in their 30s now, bro. They're not just in their 20s. I mean, I really, really am going to have to protect my son from these participation trophy kids, children. I'm going to have to protect mine, dog. Like, I'm already letting them know, man, your decisions are critical. I give my son choices all the time, bro. Okay? Do you want this or do you want that? I want them both. Nope. Make a decision. And once he makes that decision, that's it. Cool, can I have the other one now? Nope. He gets mad, cry, whatever. Hey, man, get mad all you want to. Should have thought it through. He's 4.5. I'm not having it. None of that participation trophy shit's coming in here. What's that, son? Oh, everybody gave out. They gave everybody a prize. Let me see that shit. Did you earn it? What place did you come in? Oh, you didn't place at all? You ain't walking in here with shit. You don't get nothing, dude. When you lose, you get nothing. Okay? But not these guys. These guys want a job just because he's on the team. He really wanted Dre Greenlaw's job because he was there. He didn't want to compete for the job. He just wanted it. Get your ass out of here, dog. Okay, Bernardo said participation trophies. Queen, ain't no half stepping, you already know. Okay, Bernardo, turn in the house. Bernardo, Brother Tito. After simple calculations, they can get the percentage of student athletes going pros approximately 0.023. In truth, the number is not encouraging for anyone to teach in a professional career. I mean, you look at how many kids play Pop Warner football every year. Then you look at how many kids play high school football. Then you look at kids that play college football that's not D1. The majority of people in college are not Division I players. Then you look at the players that are in D1. All the players that played in D1 that didn't make the league, didn't get drafted. You look at the players that draft and they don't make the team. Then you look at the people that's on the practice squads. You get on a practice squad, bro. You did more than millions of people if you're on a practice squad. Then you're on a 53-man roster, dog. You're not even starting. Do you know the odds? Just you be in the league. Then you're a starter. Then you're an all-pro. Then you're a Hall of Famer and a Super Bowl champion. Dude, you beat so many people that would have loved. They would have kicked and screamed to be where you was at. But like I said before, that participation trophy, dog. Okay, but I got a nephew who's a badass and he couldn't get into XFL or the Rocks Arena League also. I knew a lot of players, man, that played overseas basketball. They played in Israel. They played in Australia. They played in Lithuania. They played everywhere, bro. Oh, these guys are scrubs. Like, ain't no damn scrub, dog. You go and see them at LA Fitness, man. They Michael Jordan compared to your ass. Like when people try to talk about Bronny James as a scrub. Bronny James just went for 30 in the G League. Oh, it's the G League. You damn fool. The G League has NBA caliber players in there. That's a development league, bro. That dude scored 30 points. He ain't never scored 30 points in high school or college. That dude scored 30 last night. He was cooking them cats. I watched the game. Bronny was balling on these dudes. Hitting threes, dunking on alley-oops. He was acting a fool out there, man. I'm like, he put a few of those together. It'd be barbecue chicken, bro. Okay? So like I said, man, you guys are always talking about how bad somebody is, but not understanding. You put Bronny James out there and y'all playing pickup ball, man. He's gonna be cooking you guys. Okay? Like I said, man, it's not no average out here. Sam Smith, Kirk Cousins gonna light up the Raiders on Monday Night Football. We don't care, Daniel Smith. You don't even have a team. You come here and talk about everybody else but your team. You've been on here all these times, whole subscriber, and you never say what your team is. That just goes to show you have nothing to be proud of, dog. You're always talking about somebody else. That participation trophy necklace you got on, okay? Just once talk about your own team, but you don't do that. But we understand. Patrice, what's going on, Treese? Christmas decorations is beautiful. Hey, man, the whole crib, dog. Come on, dog. Okay. All right, man. Got the joy, got all of that, man. Everything is beautiful at the crib. Okay. We chilling. All right. Festive. All right. Okay. Appreciate the tree love. Joey Watts, what's going on? Tighten up. What's going on? Hey, Joey, what's going on, bro? Hey, man, I think y'all should go get Mike Vrabel back, bro. Go get Mike Vrabel back. Because all these Raider fans is all over Mike Vrabel thinking that Tom Brady's going to bring in Mike Vrabel and kick AP out. Hey, man, Mark Davis made it clear. Don't nobody got no talk but AP but me. Antonio Pierce is a separate situation. Only thing he has to do is impress AP, impress MD, and it's over. Like I said, y'all going to be looking crazy as hell next year when Antonio Pierce is the coach. I'm going to be crying, laughing. Okay. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all y'all out there. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what it is. Big ups. Like and subscribe, y'all. Joey Watts. Tennessee Titans are horrible. I mean, we'll join the club, dog. Okay. All right. Tito. Sanders quit and could have been broken the all-time rushing record. I mean, he retired. It's not the same. I mean, he got tired of the Lions just kept trying to shit on him. He wanted to go to the 49ers and asked for a trade, and they wouldn't trade him. And they said, you're going to be here. You play for us or you play for nobody. And he's like, I'm done playing for you guys. That's it. I'm done. I did what I needed to do. You know, how much more can I do? He played every game, lights out, balls out. Can I go somewhere and try to win? Nope. All right. They did the same thing to Megatron. The Ford family, the Ford family that owns the Ford vehicles, they own the Lions. And at that time, they were just holding people's, you know, just holding people in solitary confinement. Wouldn't let you go nowhere. Okay? So it is what it is. All right? Yeah, man. Joey Watts says, I'm in the club. You in the club? You can find me in the club. Bottle full of bub. Bottle full of bub. Mama. Got face. You in there with 50 Cent. Patience, humility. Veil seen in pro sports. Facts. Say, said, never. We only got 2 weeks. I couldn't believe, man. Me and the wife took son today. I was like, yeah, so is today the last day? They're like, yeah. The guy's like, 3 weeks. I'm like, 3 weeks? I said, they're out 3 weeks? He said, it's January 6th. He was just out Thanksgiving, man, 2 weeks ago. Now the cat's going to be out 3 consecutive weeks in a row. Gonna be barbecue chicken over here, Sarah. Gonna be barbecue chicken with him. That boy gonna be terrorizing me, man. I'm telling you that now. Okay, Brother T.S. Shannon ain't gonna be gone too. Writings on the wall. Yep, I think that's why they don't win. Where's Rolly? What's going on, Rolly? Yeah. I remember when Pippen did that. Phil wasn't playing. Yeah. Scottie Pippen took a lot of heat for that. Well, if I don't get the last shot, I'm not gonna play. Feels like, sit your ass there then. You ain't Mike. You think Michael Jordan would have did that? No. Michael Jordan would have probably got the play call for him, but it didn't always happen like that. I'm gonna tell you a perfect example why Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Y'all think he's the GOAT just because of everything he did himself. No. When Jordan finally took Phil Jackson's advice to trust his teammates, 2 of the 6 championships that Michael Jordan won came from somebody else hitting the game-winning shot. He's 6 for 6 in the finals, but 2 of them came from him passing the ball to somebody else. The first one was to John Paxson when they collapsed on Jordan. He said, Michael, because earlier he shot the ball and he came back and Phil said, Michael. He said, yes. Who's open? He said, Paxson's open. Get him the ball. That's it. That's all Phil Jackson had to tell the all-time greatest player to ever touch a basketball is, who's open, Michael? Hey, Michael, who's open? Paxson. Get him the ball. What did he do on the next play? Ran that same play. Jordan went to the baseline. They collapsed on him. He threw that shit up in top of the key. Paxson. Bow. Game over. That was against the Trailblazers when Paxson hit that shot. And the second time it happened was with Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. When they won their 6th champion, not 6th, the 5th one, because the 6th one, Mike, that's when Mike held the goose neck and on Byron's what's his name, Byron Russell, and he held the gooseneck on his ass against Utah. But the 5th one, same situation. But the difference was Jordan told Kerr, you're going to be open. They ran the same play. He said, Steve, you're going to be open. Be ready to hit it. Steve was like, you can actually see it in the Last Dance when it was in the and when they were in the huddle, and he said, Steve, I'm gonna get it to you. And Steve said, I'll be ready. I'll be ready. And guess what? Same play, they collapsed. Jordan passed that shit out. Steve Kerr. Bye. That's why he's the GOAT. because he realized winning was more important than him winning himself. Scottie Pippen didn't understand that shit. Antonio Brown didn't understand that shit. And neither did this De'Vondre Campbell. He didn't understand either. God. Black and gray out, man. He really pulled a Leroy. Coach gave him a loss, man. I ain't going out there. Yeah, man. He said, I ain't doing it. Booty bang. I had no deal. Scottie Pippen quit on the Bulls. Hey, man, that's what YouTube's for. And that's what Shaq's for. Jacob Soto, I think Des Bryant put himself from a game. It's happened a lot. But look at what they all have in common. Luckily for Scottie Pippen, man, he's a 6-time NBA champion. But when it came time for him to do the right thing, he didn't do the right thing. Okay. Robert Ory did it too. They said, what do you think Bron left the team for? I don't know. He'll be back. Who knows? Maybe he's hurt. I don't know. I don't think Bron has to explain himself, to be honest. He's the game's greatest player that's in the game right now. Anybody that's better than him is retired or no longer here. He doesn't owe anybody an explanation. If he decides to take a couple of days off, take a couple of days off. It's what it is. He's Bron. You do whatever you want to do. Okay. But Tito said, dumb with a capital D. Joe Saucy, man. Cut an MF on her, out on the real niggas be nerds, man. Straight cartoons. Hey, man, like I said, man, they do be like that. But at the end of the day, man, they swear they're not. Even Carlton will swear he's a gangster, man, if he's in them wrong block, in them different blocks. Yeah, he'll swear that he gangster too because his grandma lived there. False flagging. Jeff Williams said, ask Jay-Z. Just go to Tyrus Johnson, they can give up, man. Campbell's just one guy. Hey, man, ain't got nothing to do with me, dog. I'm just here to report the news. I'm not here to psychoanalyze everybody that quits. I really don't want that kind of energy around me anyway. I don't want to spend too much time talking about quitters. That's why I don't talk about tanking. That's why I don't do none of that. All that shit is loser mentality. I'm not down with the losing, bro. I'm a sore loser. Trust me. I'll shake your hand, but I'm calling you an MF in my head the whole time. That's just me. All right? Okay. Ain't nothing new. Patrice in the house. Brother that's walked out on his team. Hey, man, what can I say? You don't know what's going on in somebody's head, Black Raider. You don't understand that, dog. Like, you don't understand what's going on in people's heads. People are so good at masking what's bothering them, dog. I mean, you ever see like these mass murderer guys? They go postal at their job, and Columbine and these kids, the guy that tried to shoot Trump, all these dudes. What does everybody say about him? Quiet, kept to himself, well-mannered, didn't see it. I mean, I didn't see it. It doesn't make sense. He wasn't this way. Everybody that's out there that's going to do you some harm, 9 times out of 10, they walking like they ain't going to do you no harm. Straight up. The person that's stealing from you ain't the person you think. It's the person you don't think. It's the last person you would expect is who's stealing from your ass. The person who's helping you look for it is the one that stole from your ass. Hey, man, I think Shaq did it, man. You know, Shaq's walking around with all these Jordans. Shaq's walking around here fresh to death with all this fresh-ass merch and all these brand-new shoes all the time. Man, I think he's the one stealing it. Nah, it's your hoe ass. You're the one that's stealing it because why would I know where the shit was? You know where the shit is because you're standing right next to the shit. You're looking at it. The fuck you talking about? Okay. Danny Berry Sports in the house. Okay, Black Raider, man. Imagine if another team would want to touch him with a 10-foot pole. I mean, he might rehabilitate himself in a couple of years. Central Coast Cali Raider, what's up? I ran into B Real from Cypress Hill at the dispensary. Talked to him for a few minutes, man. He's a real cool dude. I mean, yeah, man, B Real's a cool one, bro. B Real's a cool one, dog. Him, Snoop, Redman, Wiz Khalifa, all them cats, man. Them cats is mellow, bro, for a reason. Okay. Edward Chipman, people have been pushed to their limits. When you're still in that place, the logical thing to do is to walk away before you really do something that you might regret. It's only going to get worse. Well, man, like I say, you never know what somebody's going through, man. That's why you don't That's why you don't play around with people, man. You don't play around with folks. If something ain't right, it ain't right, man. You don't play with folks, man. If you're not gonna help them, leave them alone. If you're not gonna help them, leave them alone, bro. Leave them alone, because you don't know. You might not be ready for that for what's getting ready to lay. They've been ready to lay on your ass. Okay, so you're right about that, bro. Especially during the holidays. Holidays are the worst, man. Holidays are supposed to be the happiest time of the year, but not for everybody, bro. This is a time you start thinking about people that ain't here, situations that didn't pan out. You might not have a lot. You might not have no family to spend no time with. You see everybody fa la 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 lying and shit. Christmas caroling and shit. Fa la 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 la. Man, F y'all, man. Like, everybody ain't happy, bruh. It's the wrong time, man, to play with people during the holidays, man. Don't play with nobody, man. You might be the thing, you might be the straw that breaks the camel's back, and then they have to kick your back in real quick. So that's what it is. Okay. Tell me, how you feeling about the Yankees? Hey, man, I'm a nine-time World Series champion, dog. What do you think I feel about them? I'm just waiting for one for this thumb. I got this many world championships. I do. Yankee got 27, but Shaq got this many. 9. I need this one. I'm good. Ain't nothing changed for me. Just waiting for the thumb. This one already got one. This whole handful, all of these full. I just need this one. I was this close from getting it. I was a bunch of Freddie Freeman home runs away from getting this one, but it's coming. Then my whole hands will be filled up. That's what I think about the Yankees. I'm about to get my next ring, and I have more rings than your team has altogether. Just me by myself, I'm out ringing y'all. Just understand that. Yeah, just letting you know. Okay, I'm good. CJ Mack in the house with a 999 donor, always supporting. Yes, you are, Pimp Juice. You always support. Okay. All right. Mo Squad saying anything, bro. Okay. Bernardo says, yo, yeah, y'all saying everything, man. Said Pamela, yeah. Okay. He said, I ain't trying to sleep on the porch. I mean, why would you want to sleep on the porch, bro? I mean, I don't understand. Why marry somebody who you don't respect what team they like, bro? Why do all of that? Just be honest with you, man. I mean, I wouldn't have did it. Okay, but then again, I wouldn't have worried about what my team had. I don't do all of that stuff. My wife or whatever. My wife from Baltimore. She's from Baltimore City, not Baltimore County. She's from there. Makes sense. She's a Ravens fan. Makes sense. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from the soil. I'm a Raider fan. I'm not from, Fiji. My wife like what she like. I like what I like. Ain't nothing changed. Still gonna form Voltron. Don't matter. Right? All right. Patrice. Jalen, what's going on, Jalen? Hope all is well. Everything about to be all well in a minute. I'm about to go in there, get in the bed, and watch Moana with my son and my wife, man. Hopefully they eat up all the popcorn. Okay, I bet you they done ate a lot of it. You better save me some popcorn. You're gonna get your ass up and make some more. Okay, the popcorn's cracking. Yep, always had 1, 2, 300 podiums until you made it to the Nationals where it was 1 and 8. That's right. Unicorns. Like I said, should Andre Rice make it a Hall of Fame since Sterling Sharp is in it? Sterling Sharp's not in the Hall of Fame. You mean Shannon Sharp? Sterling Sharp's not in the Hall of Fame. Sterling Sharp should be in the Hall of Fame. When Sterling Sharp, a lot of y'all don't even know. Y'all know Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp ain't the best football player in his family. Sterling Sharp, his older brother, was better than him, dog. Sterling Sharp was a top 3 wide receiver in the early 90s. 3 best receivers in football. At that time, Jerry Rice, Michael Irvin, Sterling Sharp. Sterling Sharp was a bad boy, bro. He was a bad boy. Shannon Sharp almost didn't make it in football. He was about to get cut. He had to go on special teams. when he got drafted by the Broncos. Shannon Sharpe worked his way into being a Hall of Famer. His brother should be in a Hall of Fame just because. But there's a lot of people that should be in the Hall of Fame, but they're not in the Hall of Fame. Jim Plunkett should be in the Hall of Fame. He ain't. As much as the NFL should be championing Hispanic players, the first Hispanic quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl, the first Hispanic quarterback to ever win 2, he's not in the Hall. Lester Hayes is not in the Hall. I mean, come on, bro. A lot of people should be in the Hall. I think Antonio Brown should be in the Hall of Fame. He ain't gonna get in because of everything else, but you gotta, if you're doing by statistics, you gotta put him in. See, but when people don't like you, they'll come up with any excuse to keep you out. Like I just told you, man, there's no wide receiver in the history of football whose first 7 years are better than Antonio Brown's. And there's players in the league that made it less than 7 years. That boy was a bad boy when he was with Pittsburgh. Just being honest. Said Shannon Sharpe is a finalist. That's beautiful. Finalist isn't in yet. Eric Allen, I think he's a cusp guy. I don't think that he's quite good enough to get in yet, but maybe later on in his career he'll get in. Maybe. I mean, not in his career, maybe later on in life. Okay, possibly. All right, but he was good when he played for Eric Allen was good when he played for the Eagles, and he was good when he played for us. So we'll see. But there's a lot of players that should be in the Hall of Fame, though. Yeah, hey, man, I know what I'm talking about, Brother Tito. Said I was on a D1 team in 17 loaded with studs, man. I had one starter, wasn't me, SHG Wrestling. Yeah, dog. Spartan, I'm a Spartan too. Hey, man, like I said, man, be a D1. A lot of cats I knew, man, that played, they didn't make it. They were good. Didn't make it, man. A lot of things can happen. Injuries, politics, not being at the right place at the right time, the coaching. A lot of things stop you, bro. A lot of things stop you. Simeon Rice, bad boy. He should be in the Hall. Super Bowl champion, too, for those Tampa Bay teams. Tony Dungy, original Tampa 2 offense with Monty Kiffin, Lane Kiffin's pops. Yeah, Robert Kraft ain't in the Hall, man, but that's just because his relationship with Roger Goodell. He's not in. Okay? I think eventually he'll get in, bro, but it ain't going to be right now. I mean, there's a lot of guys. I mean, how do you have a franchise that has won 6 championships and you're not in the Hall of Fame as an owner? Al Davis don't got that problem. Al Davis don't got that problem. Al Davis is in the Hall of Fame 3 times. He got 3 gold jackets. The old man's in the Hall 3 times. He's in the Hall of Fame as owner. He's in the Hall of Fame as a coach. And he's in the Hall of Fame as a commissioner of the American Football League. He got 3 jackets. There's very few guys that got 3 in the Hall of Fame 3 times, and I was one of them. I think George Halas is in the Hall 3 times too, for as a player, as a coach, and as an owner. Jason, what's your opinion of my Lions in Buffalo this weekend? I think the Lions should win that game, man, but don't let Josh Allen get hot on you guys. If you guys can keep James Cook, Dalvin Cook's little brother, in check, you guys should win that game. Because if Josh Allen starts throwing the ball around, it's a good possibility he's going to throw some interceptions. Okay, Patrice, Raiders. That's what it is, though. That's what it is. Okay. All right, man. Is that it, y'all? It's all good, bro. Go in there and hang out with the fam, bam. But Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all y'all out there, man. Okay? And if it isn't going to be a Merry Christmas, man, go find somebody that cares about you, bro. Don't get out here being a crash test dummy, dog. Don't do no dumb shit. Because as you can see, people who are getting paid tens of thousands of dollars to play a sport that we all love, they're just jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge into the water on purpose. Can't make it up. Matthew Shack Unfiltered.